Hi, the solutions to this SAC have been split into two separate folders, or two separate documents, multiple choice and short answer. Your task is basically to go through and correct your own paper. You should have a mark on the front of your paper from your teacher. Other than that, we haven't written in the paper. If you get out a result in the end that you think is more fair than what we have put on the paper, then we are more than happy to have a chat with you and alter that as needed. So, starting with multiple choice. So recall each multiple choice question is worth 1 mark and there's 27 marks in total. I'm going to go through and I've got highlighted the actual solution and I'll talk through it really quickly. Any issues, please see your teacher. So the value of 20 minus 6 times 2. Do your bid mass, so 6 times 2 first, and then 20 minus 12 gives you 8. The value of 7 minus 9 divided by 3, again do your division first, so 9 divided by 3 is 3, 7 minus 3 is 4, so D. The value of 5 times, in brackets, 4 minus 8 is, so brackets is first in bid mass, so we do 4 minus 8, which is negative 4. 5 times negative 4 gives me a result of A, negative 20. The value of negative 2, bracket, 9 minus 11 is, recall please that in here there's a multiply. It's imaginary, but it exists between the number and the bracket. So we do our bracket first, which would be 9 minus 11, so negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. This result was not on the sheet. Most of you were told to write it. If you're one of the people who were not told, then you will get a +1 mark for this. So 7 bracket 5 minus k plus 3 is equivalent to 2. You could use your CAS calculator to do this and expand it, or 7 times 5 is 35 and 7 times negative k is negative 7k. So 35 minus 7k plus 3, simplify it and you get B. Number 6, 2 bracket y minus 3 plus 4 is equivalent to, expand the bracket, so 2 times y and 2 times negative 3 to give 2y negative 6 plus 4. Simplify minus 6 plus 4 and you get out negative 2, so E. Question 7. This is a CAS calculator question, so put into your calculator the square root of 5 squared plus 7 squared. Make sure that everything's on the right line so you don't have something like 5 to the power of 2 plus 7 squared, and that plus 7 squared's on its own line. This would give you a result of 8.60. Again, this is a CAS calculator question. If you need help with this question because you got it incorrect due to CAS, please seek your teacher's help on this. If you were using a scientific notation, scientific calculator, then I wouldn't be surprised if there was an issue. You should all at this stage have a CAS calculator, and if you don't, you need to get one immediately, please. Question 9 is a scientific notation. So to write something in scientific notation, you need a number between 1 and 10. So 1.001, and then we move our decimal place 6 places. So we're going to times 10 to the power of 6. Number 10 is we want to take the basic numeral of 9.33 times 10 to the negative 5. So negative 5 moves our decimal point to the left and we move 5 places. So we're going to have 0.0000933. That's 4 zeros after the decimal point, giving us the result of B. Question 11. 2 significant figures. So 2 significant figures. Every figure there is significant. So 5, 0, 2, 1, 1, 1 are all significant, and because we're only after 2 significants, we take the first 2, so 5, 0. We still need placeholders, so we do have to put in the zeros at the end there, so 0, 0, 0, 0, so D. Question 12. Round it to 3 decimal place, so that puts me between the 7 and the 2. The 2 is less than 5, so the 7 won't go up. so B. A conversion, so 0.002 kilometres cubed, convert it to metres cubed. So to go from kilometres cubed to metres cubed, you times by 1,000 cubed, which gives us a result of 2 million, which is E. You should have a conversion in your rules book. 35% of 900. So there's a few ways to do this. In your calculator, you can actually write 35% times 900, or 35 divided by 100 times 900, or 0.35 times 900 equals 315. Any of these methods would work. 15. 299 increased by 25%. So the method I've got written here is I'm taking my original value and I'm going to add 25% of 299. So 25 divided by 100 times 299. Add that together and I get out 373.75. The other method to do this is I could do 1.25 times 299, which would give me out that same result. Question 16. Now the order of magnitude of 0.045. I have to move my decimal point 2 places, so 4.5 by 10 to the power of -2. So that's in scientific notation. The order of magnitude is the power -2. Now if you're in Miss Robinson's class, I've told you incorrectly that that power has to be positive. So I've accepted both answers of A or E if you're in Miss Robinson's class. We will talk about this later. Question 17. A baker uses 3,300 grams of carrot to make 11 carrot cakes. How much carrot is needed for just one cake? So if you've got 3,300 for 11, if you divide that, you would get out how much you would need for one cake, which would be 300 grams. The number of significant figures in 0.00710. Anything after that 7 is significant, so the 0.00 is not significant, it's just a 710, so there's 3 significant figures in that. We need to round this to the nearest 1,000, so this is 41,000. 499 is not 500 or larger, so we would round it down, so 41,000, C is your answer. 3.21 litres converted to millilitres. The conversion rate is times 1,000, so times 3.21 by 1,000 to give out C. 0.67 converted to a percentage, basically just times it by 100, so 67%. The ratio of 2 kilometres to 50 centimetres is it's not a trick question, but you do need to change and convert. You can't deal with different units. So taking 2 kilometres, that's the same as 2,000 metres or 200,000 centimetres. So I can simplify a ratio that's in centimetres only. So 200,000 centimetres to 50,000 centimetres. I've got 4 zeros on each side, so I can get rid of those. Leaves me 20 to 5, which simplifies to 4 to 1, so C. The order of magnitude of 700,000, so write it in scientific notation, 7 by 10 to the power of 5. And then the power, which is my order of magnitude, is 5, i.e. none of the above. If 384 is equal to 4 to the power of 7, then which of the following is true? It's a simple rearrangement, so base of 4 means my 4 has to come in here, answer, and then power. So base, answer, power, C. Which calculation should you use to find the x in the equation log 8 of x equals 4? This is opposite of the previous question, so rearrange it. Base is 8, power is 4, and that would be equal to x. You should have immediately got rid of anything with x in it because you're trying to find the value of x. So D and E should have been out right at the start. Question 26. The value of the log for 102 to 2 decimal places. Put this one into your calculator straight away. If you're not sure, see your teacher. You'd get out a result of 3.34. Question 27. If 12 textbooks weigh 21.6 kilograms, then 25 textbooks would weigh what? So we want to know how much does one textbook weigh, and then we can times that by 25. So 21.6 divided by times 25 to give you a result of 45 kilograms. That is the end of the multiple choice section. The next video will deal with short answer.